I walked into my apartment after my night shift on April 5th, 2026, and the first thing I noticed was the door wasn't locked all the way. Then the mess hit me like a truck. Cushions ripped open, kitchen cabinets hanging wide, my laptop crushed under a chair, family photos torn off the walls and scattered. And sitting calm as could be on my couch was a woman in her 50s, holding the baseball bat I kept in the hall closet for emergencies. She looked at me with eyes full of pure hate. "You ruined my daughter's life," she said, voice flat and scary quiet. I dropped my work bag. It thudded on the floor. "Ma'am, I think you got the wrong place. Who are you?" She stood up fast. "Wrong place. Try wrong person. You messaged my 16-year-old daughter for months. You sick predator." Before I could back up, she swung the bat hard into my right knee. The crack sounded like wood breaking, but it was my bone. Pain shot through me so bad I couldn't even scream at first. I crumpled to the carpet, gasping. My teeth clicked shut, and I tasted metal in my mouth from biting my tongue. Hot sweat broke out all over my body, even though the AC was blowing cold. She towered over me, back gripped tight. "Emily Parker, 16 years old. Does that name mean anything now? Those texts you sent her. Can't wait to see you alone, baby. Your body looks so good in that pic. How does a grown woman do that?" I shook my head, tears streaming. Mine felt like it was on fire. "I don't know any Emily. I swear on my life. You've got the wrong woman." She pulled her phone out and jammed the screen in front of my eyes. There were the messages, pages of them, all with my face on the profile. My own smile from last year's work party photo. My stomach sank to my feet. "That's not me sending those." I choked out. "Please listen. It's my sister Tara. She stole my identity back in 2022. Used my pictures on dating apps, opened credit cards, racked up $6,237 in debt before I caught her. The woman, Mrs. Parker, laughed bitter. "Nice try. My little girl tried to end it all last week because of your sweet talk. She believed you loved her." She quoted more lines from the text, each one making me sicker. "You're a monster. Women like you deserve to rot." She kicked over my coffee table. Glass shattered everywhere. The sharp smell of broken picture frames filled the room. I tried to scoot away, but my leg wouldn't work. My heart pounded so loud it drowned out everything. Sweat dripped into my eyes, stinging. Blood is supposed to be thicker than water, but Tara's had been poisoned for years. "Look at my ID." I begged, pointing to my wallet on the floor. "Check my phone. There are old police reports. Family pictures. Caller number. It's saved as Tara do not answer." Mrs. Parker hesitated, breathing heavy. Her hands shook as she grabbed my phone. She scrolled fast. I saw her eyes widen at the photo album. Me and Tara at our mom's funeral in 2019. Same cheekbones, but her smile always had that sneaky edge. "This, you two look alike, but call her," I whispered. Every word hurt. "Put it on speaker." She'll crack. She tapped the contact. It rang 3 times. Tara answered, voice sleepy. "Yeah, who's this?" "Mrs. Parker. This is Emily Parker's mother. You used your sister's photos to message my daughter." Silence. Then Tara exhaled. "Listen, lady, it wasn't serious. I was just chatting. I wasn't actually gonna do anything. Kids exaggerate everything." Mrs. Parker's voice broke. "My daughter swallowed a bottle of pills because she thought this Sarah was real. She almost died." Tara's tone turned entitled, like always. "That's not my problem. She should know better than to believe everything online. I needed someone to talk to after my breakup." The call went dead. Mrs. Parker stared at the phone like it was poison. Then she looked down at me, really looked. The bat slipped from her fingers and hit the floor with a bang. "Oh my god. I am so sorry. I thought. I was sure it was you." She backed up, eyes wide and scared now. "I'm sorry," she said again, voice cracking. Then she turned and ran out the door, leaving it swinging open behind her. I lay on the floor for what felt like hours, shaking so hard my teeth chattered. My knee throbbed with every heartbeat. Sweat soaked my clothes. I could barely breathe through the pain. I dragged myself across the broken glass to my phone, cutting my palm on a shard. Dialed 911 with bloody fingers. My voice came out weak when the operator answered. At the hospital, X-rays showed a clean fracture of the kneecap. They scheduled surgery for the next day. The doctor said recovery would take 6 months. The bill after insurance? $9,845. I stared at the wall, replaying Tara's words. My own sister, doing this again. A week later, I hobbled home on crutches. The landlord left a note. Security deposit of $1,200 non-refundable because of the damage. I sent him the police report and photos of the mess. It was a break-in by mistake, I explained. He replied, "Doesn't matter. Your lease says you're responsible for your unit. In this town, the lease rules over family excuses every time." But I had one more thing to do. I put together a folder. Copies of the screenshots Mrs. Parker emailed me, the new police report I filed against Tara for identity theft, my hospital bills, and the old records. On April 14th, I dropped it in the mail, no return address. One copy to the principal at the elementary school where Tara just started as a teacher's aide 2 weeks ago. Another to her apartment complex manager, and the last to her boyfriend's parents. It was all public facts, legally clean, no threats. Tara showed up at my door 3 days later, pounding and crying. "How could you? I lost the job. They said I was a risk to the kids. My boyfriend dumped me after his mom called. I'm homeless now." I stood there on my crutches, knee still aching. "You almost got me killed, Tara. Mrs. Parker could have smashed my head in dot. I paid $9,845 for your mess. Now you pay." She left sobbing. The next morning, a certified check for $9,845 arrived in my mailbox. No note, just the money order from her. I cashed it and changed my locks one last time. And just like that, my sister learned the price of stealing my face was exactly $9,845 and everything she had left.